takes place a role in the yeah. So particularly in the middle of the 16th century arose one of the what it is called the greatest historical and literary eras England has ever been a witness to. That means the drama, particularly English drama, has started in England, that which is also a center of English literature. This was Elizabethan and Jacobean age, and born from the coming together of the religious and humanist traditions of the time and native farce tradition. That means in olden days, these religious places like temples and churches were played a significant role for enacting dramas. So the dramatic form took shape in two stages. That is, first one is it was a very popular form of the entertainment in the Middle Ages. That means in the Middle Ages, there are so many dramatic forms we had seen. So the church made skillful use of it to stage religious plays at Christmas and Easter, particularly on the occasion of this Christmas and Easter and other holy Christian related holy days. These dramas were enacted at the place of churches. Yeah, this is first chapter, that English drama, what it is called, forms and what is types of drama. Just a minute, I will tell you. Yeah, this is English drama. Subject is English drama. First unit, origin and forms of drama. Yeah, I'm discussing about how the drama was originated and what are the forms of the drama. As I said now, William Shakespeare says that whole the world is a stage and all the human beings are merely players. That means human nature itself, human life itself, related with the dramatic events and scenes. Particularly in 16th century, in the Middle Age, the drama was originated. We can understand the drama was originated in Middle Age. Particularly during this Middle Age, drama or plays were enacted at church, particularly on the occasion of Easter and Christmas, right? And particularly we can see nowadays also we can see that on the occasion of Christmas, what it is called, that it's a kind of religious events taken place at churches. You know, one thing particularly, these religious places were related to Bible. Yeah, obviously Bible is the what it is called, religious Christian religion, religious book, right? Like in Hindu religion, there were epics like Mahabharata, Ramayana, and Bhagavad Gita. So these are the epics. Of course, on the basis of the traditional or ancient epic like Ramayana, so many dramas were played. So many players enacted as Rama and Ravana, like that. Similarly, these Middle Ages drama, Middle Ages plays were related to Bible. That means we can understand religious aspect. So many dramas were enacted by the so many players, particularly the origin of the drama taken place in during the period of Middle Ages. And these were called mysteries. That means Yeah, according to Middle Ages, according to English drama, these dramas were different kinds, like mystery plays, morality plays, miracles, and interludes. What is mystery? Mystery plays are related to saints' life and saints' life related stories, particularly morality plays, like every man is a morality play in the 15th century, right? And these mysteries or stories are related to saint. Saints were called miracle plays, right? And at first these enactments were in church, but later as dramatic form grew popular. Plays were staged in the marketplace. Yeah, not only at the place of churches, but also these plays were enacted in the marketplace, in the streets of a village. Okay. And at first these enactments were in church, but later as the dramatic form grew popular, plays were staged in the marketplace. Yeah, I mean to say that when the form of drama was started at churches, gradually it has enhanced, it has spread to the marketplaces also. That means initially these players were enacted in a drama or play at the place of churches, but gradually when the form of drama was spread to the all over the what it is called places, these players were started to act in marketplaces also. That means gradually it has been increasing. The drama has spread all over the places, we can understand. And this was when guilds were set up, and it was common for representatives of various guilds. Guilds means that traders or businessmen were called in olden days, particularly in the Middle Ages, they were called as guilds. Guilds are nothing but businessmen or traders. Now we can call them as businessmen, right? Example, Frenchmen's Guild, the Winters, etc. These are present place of their choice. Yeah, early productions which include No gave some insight into plays and blended course English humor with religious instruction. Yeah, students, dear students, hope you are listening to me. From the next class, I will prepare some PPTs also. While explaining PPTs, I will deliver my lecture, but today is the first class. Since today is the first class, I could not provide the PPTs. Yeah, but from next class onwards, I will provide that PPTs. But try to understand whatever I am explaining you from the part of the origin and forms of the drama. Particularly, you should remember that drama is originated. Yes. Kindly text me. I could not hear your voice. Kindly text me. Yeah. Yeah, the plays were like mystery plays, morality plays, and miracle plays. Yeah, all these mystery plays, miracle plays are related with Bible. All the theme of this drama and concept of this plays were taken from the Bible, which is a holy book of Christian religion. And you know one thing, later on when the form of drama was spread to the marketplace, these guilds were played a vital role in the process of enacting dramas. You should understand this, and we should remember, we should keep in mind. And morality plays are particularly every man is a morality play, which is related to 15th century, which is related to medieval plays, right? And mystery and miracle plays, sorry. Mystery and miracle plays were stood as a model place for this drama. And these were originated in the Middle Ages. You're right. And morality plays dealt with abstraction and allegory and were instructive in tone. That means if they want to give some message to the society, if they want to give some advice to the society, they have played certain so many dramas or so many plays. They were enacted so many plays. Those plays were called as allegorical. Allegorical means indirectly they gave certain messages to the society which are helpful to the society, which are helpful to the individuals, which are helpful to the human beings. And we can say that all these morality plays, mystery plays, and miracle plays and interludes, particularly, we should understand that interludes are the comic plays, right? And these plays were enacted in the olden days as the theme is grace, sin, and repentance. What is grace? What is sin? What is repentance means? All these are related to the Bible. You know one thing, this grace, the concept of grace, the concept of sin, the concept of repentance were inscribed in Bible itself. That means initially we were discussed that all the concepts, all the themes of dramas were taken from the Bible. On the basis of these themes and concepts, they were titled or named as mystery plays, qualities, and interludes. And the interlude helped keep the tone of the play light with humor. Interludes are nothing but comic plays. Humor. These plays were related to the humor. That means by generating such kind of fun to the society, to the audience, they were played a significant role to amusing the people, particularly audience. You know that in olden days there was no theaters, no movies, no what it is called theater forms. In olden days there were only stage plays. Similarly, this form of stage play were established or founded in the Middle Ages, particularly in the 14th and 15th centuries. Among all these forms of drama, interlude is a kind of form which is main concept or theme of the amusing the people. That means their intention, their aim is to provide fun to the people, to make the people happy by enacting their plays. That is the one concept or which is related to the interludes. And every man is a best example for morality play. And 4 Pies or 4 Ps. This is the written by Heywood, John Heywood. 4 Ps, the interlude, which was written by John Heywood, is the first interlude in English literature, which was written during the period of Middle Ages. Okay, next one is, as the part of the religious tradition, the morality play was influenced later English drama. That means when the morality plays were enacted by the many players on the theme of the Bible, on the themes of the Bible, of course, it was influenced later drama, later English drama. Later English drama means after Middle Ages, after modern ages, during the period of modern ages dramas. In the play, Every Man was enacted particularly in the year of 1500. 1500 means early 16th century. Exactly, it was enacted, the Every Man, the play or drama was enacted in the year 1500. That means early years of the 16th century. And its abstract qualities come to life and struggle for power over man's soul. Yeah, every man is also resembles or reflects human beings' nature, how the human being's soul struggle with certain things, certain inner things. This was enacted in Every Man, which was played in 1500 AD. Right. Next one is, yeah, from the native farce tradition came John Haywood's Johann Johann in 1533. Another one is John Haywood's Four Fives is the first interlude. And John Haywood's another play was Johann, which was enacted in the year 1533. And which was also the perfect triangle of adultery involving a henpecked husband, yeah, slavish wife, and lecherous priest. Yeah, of course. You know one thing, English literature, of course, certain contents or certain themes or certain lessons reveals that adultery. That means in olden days, how the sexual relationships between the human beings were played a vital role, and how they were related with sexual matters or adultery also played through this drama. Right. Like we can understand that what it is called, there was a modern play which was enacted by the Sheridan, like that. And particularly in olden days also, on the basis of the concept or theme of adultery, so many plays were enacted. And morality plays were very popular, and as genre continued to flourish till the end of the 16th century, along with Shakespeare's offerings. Yeah, of course, before Shakespeare also there were so many plays were enacted by the players. The next literary genre to flourish in this age was tragedy. Yeah, the tragedy, the theme of tragedy in English literature was propounded by Aristotle. At this time, the effect of the Renaissance can easily be seen with writers being attracted to and inspired by Seneca's tragedy. The tragedy means Greek. There was a Greek author or writer, Seneca. He is the person who is famous for tragedies. The theme of these tragedies were taken into the English literature, particularly which was initially said by Aristotle. Right. Next one is, yeah, as the result, we can see that Gorboduc is the first outcome, first output of tragedy. That means what is the first tragedy in English literature means, we can say that Gorboduc is the first tragedy in the English literature. This was the first English tragic drama. It was a drama, not a literary work, not a something else. But the thing is, first tragic drama is Gorboduc, in which was in the form of blank verse. It was enacted in blank verse. Right. Next one is written by Sackville and Norton. See, first morality play is Every Man. First interlude is Four Piece, which was written by John Haywood. Another one is first tragedy. First tragedy is Gorboduc. Gorboduc was written by Sackville and Norton. Please remember, please keep in mind. It was first staged before Queen Elizabeth in 1562. Yeah, when then the Queen is Elizabeth in 1562. In this year, the first tragic drama came out by Sackville and Norton. That's name is Gorboduc. And later on, second one is Gismunda. Gismunda in 1568 is the second tragedy. Remember, first one is Gorboduc. During the period of Queen Elizabeth, it was enacted in 1562. Next one is 1568. That is Gismunda, is the second tragic drama in English literature After this, the tragedy yielded place to the comedy. Gradually, these dramas were transformed from tragic form to comic form. As we know that Shakespeare wrote so many comedies, like As You Like It, King Lear, Tempest. All these are romantic plays and romantic comedies. Similarly, I will explain in the next class, definitely. But whatever I am explaining, please try to listen to me, because this is the first class and this is the initial beginning class, right? So that I am explaining what are the initial forms of the drama. I will explain in the next class whatever important, whatever you wanted to follow the tips to write exam, right? This is the first class. How do you ask me what are the tips for examination? Right. Yeah, but the thing is, you should remember how the drama was originated. The drama was originated during the period of Middle Age, particularly in the 16th century. The first drama, that means the form of drama was enacted, the plays were enacted at the place of churches, right? Later on, it was spread from churches to marketplace, where the guilds were placed, guilds were played a vital role. That's important, you should keep in mind. And first morality plays Everyman. First interlude is the Four Piece, which was written by John Haywood, right? And the next one is first tragic drama, first tragedy in English drama. The first tragedy in English drama was Gorboduc. The Gorboduc was written by Sackville and Norton. Please remember, please keep in mind, in 1562 during the period of Queen Elizabeth. That's it. Next point is the second tragic drama is Gismunda, Gismunda. This is the spelling of the play Gismunda, which was written, particularly enacted in 1568. That's it. Please follow me. Next one is Renaissance comedy. What is the Renaissance comedy and comedies of humors? The humanist tradition, which did not well grammar schools, universities, and law schools, produced many comic plays. See, not only religious men, not only churches, not only guilds, that means traders and businessmen, enacted the plays. What happened in olden days, at initial stage, these people, so far I said, these people played a vital role in the formation of, in the origination or in the development of drama. Later on, what happened when the form of drama was spread to all over the society, many schools, many organizations, many kinds of people associated with this form of drama. That means many mass, many cause, many class, and other. Yes. See, if you have any queries, please text me. I could not hear your voice. If you have any queries, please text me. Yeah. When the drama, the form of the drama spread to all the society, various kinds of social or people, other people are used to associated with this form of drama. That means it was produced, it was transmitted from tragic form to comic form. Please try to understand the point. In the course of the time, the form of the drama transmitted from tragic form to comic form. In that way, Nicholas Woodall's Ralph Roister Doister, Ralph Reister Doister is the first comic play which was brought out in 1533. Please remember, the first morality play is Everyman. The first interlude is Four Piece, which was written by John Haywood. And the first tragic drama is, or tragic play is Gorbadak, which was produced or came from Sackville and Norton in the year 1562. And second tragic drama is Gismunda, which was produced or enacted in the year 1568. That's it. Next is, when the form of drama was spread from tragic form to comic form, the first comic play was written by Nicholas Woodall, his name, author name. His play is Ralph Royster Deister. Please keep in mind. And it was brought out in 1533. 1533. On the basis of Latin model, these plays were enacted on the basis of Latin model. Please remember. All right. Already we have studied that Seneca's tragedies, Aristotle's tragedies. Right. Similarly, these comic plays, Nicholas Woodall's Reister Deister also, Ralph Reister Deister also brought out, which brought out in the year 1533, is modeled on Latin drama. It was well known for being one of the first literary works that depended largely on native English elements. And this was seen once again in the anonymous Gummer Gutten Needle in 1560. The first comic play is Nicholas Woodall's Ralph Reister Doister, which was brought out in 1533. Second one is Gummer Gutten's Needle. Please remember, Needle is the second comic play, 1560. First comic play is Nicholas Woodall's Ralph Reister Deister, 1533. Second comic play is Gummer Gutten's Needle, 1560. Please keep in mind. It deals with the loss of a needle and the needless push and bother that surround finding it. What a funny, you know that the second comic play, the second comedy, which was written by Gummer Gutten, the title is Needle. The theme, the concept of the play is on the basis of losing needle. It's a very funny incident, right? Yeah, how it was funny, we don't know, because they were not inscribed in this book. Whatever they wanted to reveal through this comic play, Needle, which was written by Gummer Gutten, right? Then came the university wits. That is a different issue. But the thing is, the Renaissance played a vital role in England, particularly on the basis of the Greek and Italian models, Greek and Latin models. Yeah, of course, many authors, many English authors, whatever they wrote, many literary works taken from Greek literature or Latin literature. That means we can say that Greek and Italian literary works stood as model to the English literature, particularly in England, right? The poets and dramatists and authors became crazy about the Greek models. Yeah, many poets, many authors, many, what it is called, writers are passionate to the Greek literature and Latin literature. Because in ancient period, particularly Middle Age, all the knowledge, all the literature was prevailed in Greek and Latin literature only. In the process, in the course of the time, this knowledge of literature, this knowledge of science, and this knowledge of others was disseminated through many authors, particularly English authors who translated many works from Greek and Italian to English language. Particularly, we can understand the Shakespeare wrote tragedies, many tragedies he wrote, Shakespeare also. And as I said now, he said, what is the first quote which was delivered by the Shakespeare means, whole the world is a stage, all the human beings are merely players. That means we are living on the earth means the globe itself is a theater, the globe itself is a stage. All the human beings merely players. We are acting, we are just actors, we are just players according to the quote of Shakespeare. Okay, next one is, yeah, Shakespeare wrote tragedies and also he wrote many, what it is called, comedies, and he wrote sonnets, 154 sonnets he wrote, Shakespeare. And you know, Macbeth, Hamlet, and Julius Caesar, all these are comes under the Shakespearean tragedies. Comedies like Tempest, King Lear, As You Like It, all these are comes under comedies of Shakespeare. Right. Excluding these, he wrote 154 sonnets also. Right. So next one is Spenser wrote Fairy Queen. Fairy Queen also, it is called it was inscribed, it was described as a lengthy narrative book. Right. Fairy Queen is a kind of epic. Similarly, Spenser wrote Fairy Queen. Sidney wrote Arcadia. Arcadia is also so many sonnets he wrote in Arcadia. Sidney, Sir Philip Sidney. His full name is Sir Philip Sidney. Right. Next one is Ben Jonson wrote comedies. Ben Jonson also wrote comedies. Ben Jonson also wrote so many sonnets. And you know one thing, he wrote 52 authors biography. Sorry, 52 authors biography. And Bacon wrote essays. You know, Bacon, Sir Francis Bacon, he is the father of essays. He wrote many essays. And you know, he says that some books are swallowed, some books are chewable, some books are digested, like that. It's a great quotation which was said by Sir Francis Bacon. Right. Yeah, anyway, William Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, Gummergarten is famous for needle comedies, right? Comic stories, comic plays. Similarly, Sackville and Norton, Corbaduck, it's also very famous first tragedy in English literature, which is, we should remember that. And coming to next one is particularly the plays in olden days. All these plays were enacted at churches, that means religious places, temples and churches. That is important, we should remember. And laterally, gradually, when the form of drama was spread to the society, guilds also played a vital role. Later on, it was spread to the entire society. And in this process, educational institutions like colleges and other society organizations played a vital role in developing or originating or developing dramas. Yeah, this is today's class, my dear friends and students. If you have any queries related to this topic, please text me. I could answer just now only. Please text me if you have any queries.
Don't disturb.
That's all, Daddy.
Nunca quero ajudar. Ele quero ajudar, Daddy. Ele não quero ajudar, Daddy.
Wait.
Some teacher చెప్తున్నారు వాళ్ళ స్టూడెంట్స్ కి
చూడు అవునన్నా ఎవరేమో చేస్తున్నారు అక్కడ వాళ్ళు చాటింగ్ చేస్తున్నారు
Taman temple